House of the Dragon is just that good, man. What an episode, episode 5. I don't know how you guys are feeling out there, but I am absolutely loving this show. Now, I can see, that one little crowd, that maybe 5% of the fandom coming back into it. Oh, it's too slow. There's too much talking. There's not enough going on, especially after all the hype and excitement from episode 4 with the big battle scenes and the dragon moments and all that fun stuff, which is great, dude. Everybody loves it because we know House of the Dragon. We know the world of Westeros always goes up above and beyond for these huge, like, iconic moments in television. We know that about this show or this world. But man, these kind of episodes are really some of my favorite. The actors really get a shine through in episodes like this, episode 5. This is my review for episode 5. Whether it be Bailey, I believe I can't remember Damon's daughter. That's all hanging out with Rhaenyra right now. What a great young actress. You really get to see her performance shine through in this episode. I thought she did a fine job when she was having that conversation with Rhaenyra, and then her grandfather. And I should have started this episode with just R.I.P. Rainey's, man. My girl, she kicked the bucket last episode. She went out like a gangsta, and it starts out with seeing her husband really just down in the dumps. And I don't blame the guy. I don't blame him, man. They were in love. I get it. But yeah, I just wanted to give credit where credit's due. Rainey's was my girl. I really started digging her this season, and sad to see her go. But we got some sort of closure, at least a little bit. We got to see, the struggle and the pain our characters on Team Black were going through, and I thought it really hit home. I thought it did a real good job for the character of Rainey's, and I just applaud it, man. But yes, you got to see a lot of the actors' performances really shine through with this episode. This was a real emotional episode, whether it's Team Black or Team Green. We see Aegon return, and he is lit up. That guy is torched. He's going to be out for a little minute. I mean, if you know the books, you know the books. If you know the story, you know the story. But he's going to be out for a hot minute. I guess spoiler alerts. But he is messed up. He definitely took the brunt of that flame from Vagar, and yeah, he's feeling it. That little nasty scene where they snap, I believe it was his knee, they snap his knee back in. Real brutal, real brutal. So I mean, you can't blame him. The guy was acting like a fool. I see a lot of people out there claiming he's an idiot, and maybe I'm just being a little biased because I'm not judging this character off season 1. He was a little turd in season 1, but I kind of had some understanding where Aegon was coming from this whole season, and I feel bad for the guy. It's hard not to feel bad for the guy. I get him wanting to be all about action, but he ultimately paid the price for his recklessness and his erratic behavior, and it is what it is, dude. But we see Aemon take the throne, the King Regent or whatever, the king in Aegon's stead. And this is going to be a trip. This is going to be real, real interesting because Aemon, he might be the younger brother, but he is much more tactful, or he's much more of a tactician. He seems much more of a, I don't want to say better leader, but someone who has an agenda and wants to get it done and will do what he needs to get done. He just seems wiser beyond his years, that he's capable of doing some grand damage. So that'll be an interesting development. He obviously feels no sorrow for what he did to his brother. We saw a little snippet in the trailer for next week. Looked like he was kind of, I don't want to say torturing him, but definitely maybe pilling at his burns. But the reaction from Alicent, man, you feel, I mean, I know it was with the muffled sound, the muffled voices, and that heavy bass tone, just really building up the pressure. I thought she was going to burst. I thought she was just going to burst at the seams. But at the end of it, I think she was really thinking about going back to Hightower, not Hightower, going back with her father in her homeland. I can't think of what the kingdom's called, or castle, whatever. But once Aemon says nobody can leave or come into the city, you can kind of see her like, fuck, I'm trapped here. At least that was my interpretation. The performances, man. I know I just gotta highlight them, dude. Whether it's Allison with her acting, with just like the scene I was just talking about, Rhaenyra with her dealing with the struggle of her consul not respecting her, and her wanting to go out there and play her part in this whole story, and she's not able to because she's the queen, she's the heir. This is what it's all about, getting her on the throne, and they have to protect her. Ultimately, she has to be protected because if she falls, they don't have much of a case. I don't know how much of a falling Jacaerys has. We see Jacaerys be a little bit of a Chad, going to the punk ass Freys. I mean, the Freys are still little turds. They're still greedy. They still want their little piece of the pie. I guess I can't blame them. It's Westeros. You got to play the Game of Thrones. I get it. We see a little bit of, oh gosh, Lady Arryn. What? I'm having a brain fart of what these castles are called. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Lady Arryn, it looks like that little psycho behavior, goes pretty far down the family line. I don't know if she's as bad as the Lady Arryn Catelyn Stark's sister, I believe, that we got in Game of Thrones, but something about that thin air up there, man, got these girls. She just got those eyes. You know those crazy eyes that usually leftists have that just are liberal women, liberal white women. They have those psycho eyes when they look at you all crazy and shit. She definitely has that, man. I feel bad for Baela's little sister, Rainy, I think. Rainy is her name. Not 100% sure. But yeah, dude, it's just bravo episode. A lot took place. That's, like I was saying, these are some of my favorite episodes because so much happens, so much develops. It's the storytelling, the acting, and the writing is just truly impressive, man. I wish every show was this caliber. And it's not me just being biased, me being, over exaggeratory. I don't know if that's a word, but it's just good, man. That's as simple as I can put it. It's just a good show. And I hope people, understand that and see that and don't get caught up in all this. Not every episode is going to be episode 4. Not everything's going to be, and I don't know if people have that expectation, but sometimes it does seem so. I just hope people understand there's a lot that goes into these stories. And when they actually take the time to build characters, build the world, build this, build the situation and just let it simmer and let it brew and let it just manifest into something just truly special, truly special. This season, I definitely got to rewatch season 1, but man, this season 2 is just blowing me out of the water. It's blowing every expectation I had. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. One of my more favorite episodes, to be honest with you. We're gonna get some more dragon riders with the conversation Jacaerys and Rhaenyra had. This is why I need to watch episode 1, because the guy in King's Landing with the sick daughter and the wife and they're struggling and all that shit. I'm pretty sure he's a Targaryen, but I just don't remember his character. It's not clicking. I'm pretty positive he's gonna be a dragon rider. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be one of the, one of the Targaryens they find looking through the bloodlines of people with dragon's blood or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's going to be riding somebody. I don't know if it's Vermithor or Virmithor, or however you say, or the other dragon that Jacaerys named off, but we're getting more dragons, dude. That is for sure. That is for sure. We got a little snippet in the trailer for next week's episode. We're getting more dragons. Something's cooking up, man, and all I can say is buckle up, dude, because it's gonna get crazy. You thought episode 4 was wild. It is gonna go down, man. Bravo, dude. Love this episode. Love the acting. Love the writing. Love the storytelling. Well done. Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, take notice. This is how you do a show. This is how you make a show that anybody and everybody can enjoy. I don't know if I see too many people outside of people bitching about it's too slow, too much talking, all that stuff. I don't see a lot of people complaining. I really don't. It seems like the vast majority of people are really happy with this story and this show, and it just pumps me up because, I mean, I was reading that we're getting like maybe 2 or 3 Westerosi themed Game of Thrones series. We got Dunk and Egg, I believe, the Hedge Knight or whatever. We got season 3 next year of House of Dragon. I think there's another one. Don't quote me, but I can't think of it, dude. It's on the up and up, man. I wish George R. Martin would finish his fucking books, but hey, I'll take this. I'll take what I can get for now, man. If you like this video, please leave a like down below, comment, and let me know your thoughts on episode 5 of House of the Dragon. And if you're interested in future content, please subscribe. Deuces.